So let us modify the function a little bit. So first of all, we can change the configuration here. For that, I'll let you have a look at this. Right. So basically in GPUs, our threads are divided in this fashion. There are blocks which consists of several threads, and there is grid which consists of several blocks. So also these components have IDs of their own. As you can see, this is a two-dimensional uh, arrangement, so therefore they have two-dimensional IDs. But right now we will be using one-dimensional arrangement. So basically, like, we can address a thread using its ID, and hence we can generate unique uh, unique indices using those thread IDs. So let's see how we can do that. Let's say unsigned I equal to, we have thread IDs. We only want to take its X parameter. And now the rationale behind having multi-dimensional IDs is because GPUs are basically used to manipulate 3D models or 2D images and etc. Therefore, we have 3D IDs. So we have thread IDs, then we have block IDs, and how much threads does a block contain, which is stored in block dim. Now if it is less than n, then we can perform our sexp operation here. Okay, and now we just have to modify the configuration. I'm fine. Let's call it threads. uh, Now it should be a multiple of 32, because this is how granular NVIDIA can make us go. So uh, basically for a general GPU that we have, for a consumer grade GPU, at least 32 threads will be employed to do your task. So having a multiple of 32 will not waste our resources basically. Then we have number of blocks, a block size simply, which is threads divided by threads, and let's add threads so that we can cover all the ranges. And now simply replace it with block size and thread size. It is pretty much self-explanatory now. The first argument is number of blocks that we want in a grid in our launch configuration, and the second argument is threads, number of threads per block. Now let us compile this application and check how it performs. Okay, it's compiled now. As you can see, we have a massive amount of performance gain here. It only took 166 milliseconds, that is milliseconds there, and before it took around 48 seconds to calculate it, and now it's taking 166 milliseconds. This is the power of massive parallelism that GPUs can provide to us. So this is a basic XP program. I hope you understood it, and this is about it for the GPU parallelism.